For years, a lot of accidents have been happening here at the Accra-Tema Motorway. Fatal accidents they've been. Most of these accidents have been due to unapproved routes being used by motorists using this road. Now, as part of City FM's war on indiscipline, we have been here helping the police to stop such motorists from going on with such scrupulous things. Now, on Monday, we made a number of arrests, about 30 arrests here at the spot, which is one of the major unapproved routes here on the Accra-Tema Motorway. Different people were arrested, including a famous musician with the Catcher Group. Also, doctors, middle-class persons, etc. were arrested here at this route. So let me give you an idea of what we did here on Monday. The number of arrests we made at this illegal route that most motorists use, and a bit to go into the outboard part of the Tema Motorway, and in some cases they take it from the Tema route into the Accra route. So I'm currently at one of the unapproved routes here at the Accra-Tema Motorway, and what you see here is a gutter that has been turned into an access way for cars. Now the danger of this is most of the cars coming from here either decide to turn into the oncoming traffic route, which is cars from Accra. Now, there's a lot of speed coming from these cars, and we see a lot of accidents happening here because of the amount of speed from the cars. Now, let's go to the Ashanti region, specifically Suame Magazine, where yesterday there were clashes between locals as well as Nigerians over the right to retail. Now, our reporter there tells us calm has returned there, but the police are yet to make any arrests. Let's go to the Ashanti region where Hafiz Tijani has more.
The Suame Magazine is an industrialized area with many workshops for metal engineering and vehicle repairs in Ghana, employing thousands of workers. For some time now, Ghanaian traders have been battling with Nigerian retailers because Ghana's laws reserve the retail business for locals. But for unknown reasons, government has not been able to enforce the law, thereby compelling the local traders to take the law into their own hands. Yesterday, several shops belonging to Nigerians were closed following threats by angry local traders. But today, armed police officers had to be deployed here again after some rampaging Ghanaian retailers attempted to evict the Nigerians. The mob ransacked 2 Nigerian shops and destroyed some items in the process.
You say you want to tax fuel and baby. Tax fuel and baby.
They bent lorry ties and moved violently to stop the Nigerians from opening their shops. Chairman of the Spare Parts Dealers Association at Suame, Godfred Edu, later addressed the youth and asked them to remain calm. The Nigerians had returned to business following assurances of peace and stability by the Ashanti Regional Police Command yesterday. Although executives of the Nigerian Traders Association had directed their people to return to business today, majority of the shops remain closed. Ashanti Regional Chairman for the Nigerian Union Traders Association earlier spoke to City News and indicated his people were returning to business. Police say they will maintain their presence in the area but will not hesitate to arrest anyone who foments trouble.
Assurance was they were not going to do anything untoward. And we sent our men in Mufti to go to Suame only for them to meet these characters and the behavior they put up. And we then decided that we'll use the necessary means in dialoguing. But we are saying, after their meeting this afternoon, if anybody tries to foment any trouble or dress any way to put fear in any other person from performing his legitimate or to go about his lawful duty, that person will be dealt with mercilessly.
Supreme Court has ruled that what the Attorney General did in filing the nollie prosecutor against Gregory Afoko is justified, and that is in essentially dismissing the plaintiff's case that was brought because, according to the Supreme Court, enough evidence was not given or adduced to support that claim.
Let's head to Achimota, an area known as Las Vegas. Now, the police there say they are helpless because residents are not assisting them in fighting crime. Recently, there was a clash between two groups that resulted in the burning of property worth thousands of Ghana cedis. Now, the police say they are willing to act, but the residents are not helping. City News' Hansen Ajiman has this report.
The destruction reportedly began after a group of friends had a disagreement over a yet-to-be-established issue. One person was stabbed in the process, and he died few minutes after he was rushed to the Achimota hospital. In retaliation, a brother of the deceased reportedly mobilized some people and stormed the area, setting ablaze some kiosks in the slum. It was a hard time for residents of Achimota, Las Vegas, as they looked on helplessly while their homes and shops were razed by fire. Even though many of the residents witnessed the incident, its impact dawned on them after daybreak. Their facial expression was a mixture of anger and hopelessness. For many of them, their lives seem shattered, as all they have labored for all these years have been burnt to ashes by the unrestrained actions of some individuals. The damaged assets include not less than 20 kiosks, as well as provision shops. Personal household items, including television sets, were also damaged. A number of the affected residents were clearing the mess created by the fire incident at the time City News visited the area. I met Kojo Grusa, whose car was partly burnt. He tells me he has already spent close to 3,000 Ghana cedis to repair it. But in response, the Ghana police accused the residents of withholding relevant information that could aid their investigations.
The same people, when it happens and they call in police, we will quickly rush in here. And when we come, they will say, oh, they've passed here, they are that. And this is their motorbike, and we will pick them, and no information will come again.